Live coverage starting soon. Live. It's time for Caruthersville Tiger Football. This broadcast presented by Baker Implement Company, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, NEA Baptist Hospital, and by Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture. Video and radio sponsors include Tri-State Motors in Blytheville, the City of Caruthersville, Hubbard and Hoke Furniture, First State Bank and Trust, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the Bank of Missouri in Caruthersville, District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner Bon Meredith, the Pemiscot County Special School District, Hill Electric, Arcosa Marine Products, Ellington Insurance, Focus Bank, Sullivan's Auto, Tire, and Towing, and by Faulkner Auto Sales. Radio sponsors are Prescription Drug Store and Greg Moss Bail Bonds. And now to the broadcast booth with your voice of the Caruthersville Tigers, Paul Glass.
Welcome to the Caruthersville Tigers countdown to kickoff. Paul Glass with you as we are in Week 8 of the 2025 Caruthersville Tigers football season. Just 2 more games left on the regular season schedule before we hit the district playoffs. It was good to be home at Hopkey Field for 3 consecutive weeks, but the Tigers are back on the road tonight, making the short drive north to Portageville as we battle the Bulldogs on Portageville's homecoming night. Congratulations to Addison Gurley. She was crowned the homecoming queen here at Portageville, and Max Warren was the homecoming king. So congratulations to Max and Addison as they were crowned prior to the game. They had the ceremony right before we came on the air. We have a loaded pregame for you, as we usually do. We'll take a look at the tail of the tape for this one, the district standings, state rankings, and more as the countdown to kickoff rolls on here on KCRV, your home for Caruthersville Tiger sports for over 50 years.
When trouble strikes, call the name you can trust. Sullivan Auto, Tire, and Towing in Caruthersville. From full-line wreckers, flatbeds, and emergency service trucks to 24-hour roadside assistance, Sullivan's is ready to pick you up when you need it most. Farmers, don't forget, Sullivan's is your go-to for ag tires and fast farm service, plus grain vac services when spills happen. Keep this number handy, 573-724-9998. Sullivan's Auto, Tire, and Towing. Here when you need them, day or night.
It's all about connections. Who you work with matters, who you trust, and the people who trust you. We're all part of something greater. Because when you succeed, we all do. We're a part of a community. We understand that everything you do matters, and we're all connected. The Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small-town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers, and the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. Follow the team all season long on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video streams. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Leanne Fales, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takella Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back once again as we are in Portageville tonight for this matchup between the Tigers and the Bulldogs at Vic Reeves Field here in Portageville. We do thank you for tuning back in with us on this countdown to kickoff. Paul Glass with you on the call tonight. Running solo tonight. No camera operator for our broadcast, as we have a split camera with Portageville's broadcast. As their cameraman will be running the camera controls for us. That's Heath Conaway, so we appreciate him pulling double duty tonight. So I'm alone on the call tonight here from Portageville as the Tigers get ready to take on the Bulldogs. If you are watching our live video stream, you see the Tigers rush out on the field there as they head across the field to the opposite side, away from the press box and the main set of stands here. We do appreciate you tuning in wherever it may be on the radio at Classic Hits 105.1 KCRV FM. Streaming audio only at kcrvradio.com, and our live video stream, I think, on multiple streaming platforms, but mainly on Facebook, 1370 KCRV Facebook page, and KCRV Live on YouTube. If you ever have trouble finding those links, just go to ktmoradio.com, click the live video tab, and it'll have all the live streaming links for you and when we're carrying those games for you, as we have multiple going on tonight for Pollock Broadcasting. Taking a look at the teletape between the Caruthersville Tigers and the Portageville Bulldogs, both coming off a big win last week. The Tigers a rivalry win in that battle of the Boot Hill, and it was a battle for sure, one for the ages. 49-40, the final score in that one, as the Tigers win over Hayti last week. Sammy Bryant with a phenomenal performance in that game. 7 touchdowns, 394 yards by my count, which is unofficial, so there you have it, almost 400 yards on the ground. What a performance by Sammy Bryant last week. Jermaine Carruthers as well. I want to shout out to him. 7 for 7 on the extra points last week for the Tigers. But the Tigers are in Class 2 District 1 this year. They enter this matchup 6-1 on the season, averaging 42.7 points per game on offense while allowing 20.4 on defense. The Bulldogs, as I said, they had a big win last week as well, on the road at Doniphan, as they defeated the Dons 53-21. Bulldogs started off the season, I believe 0-3 on the season, but they got the ball rolling. They're at 4-3 now on a winning streak here as they enter this matchup, averaging 29 points on offense while allowing just under 21 on defense. And of note, the Tigers have won the last 9 meetings against the Bulldogs. And of the common opponents these teams have seen, the Tigers are 3-0 against those opponents, while the Bulldogs are 1-2. We're going to take another pregame break as we await the Bulldogs to come out on the field here, as the Tigers have already made their way out. We'll come back. We'll look at the remaining games on the schedule. We'll look at those district standings and also the state rankings as well when we return. So stay with us as the countdown to kickoff rolls on right here on KCRV.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
Ben, what are you doing?
I'm checking out the high school football teams, and the Caruthersville Tigers are really looking good.
Let me tell you what else is looking good. Great deals on these recliners, starting at $2.99.
This big, comfortable sectional, only $11.99.
Queen mattresses starting at just $2.99.
Plus great deals all over the store, and 6 ways to finance your purchase.
Get great touchdown savings at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville, and Osceola.
Tri-State Motor Company in Blytheville is now at 2902 South Division with their best selection ever of the latest model cars, SUVs, and pickups. Their experienced sales team will help you find what you want at Tri-State while providing you with a great deal and a great experience. See their new and expanded location and make your best deal at Tri-State Motor Company, now at 2902 South Division in Blytheville, Arkansas, and on the web at tristatemotorcompany.net.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services like fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just for opening your new really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Although we believe the real gift is banking with people who truly get you. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck, Tigers, from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
Welcome back, Victories Field here in Portageville as the Bulldogs get set to take on the Caruthersville Tigers in this matchup tonight. Again, this is the first of two final games for the Tigers here in the regular season, and they're both on the road. As the Tigers are here at Portageville tonight, next week we'll be on the road at St. Genevieve, taking on the Dragons to finish out the regular season. Then the district's playoffs start on Halloween, October 31st, in 2 weeks. So we'll see how everything plays out the next couple of weeks to see what we're doing the first week of the playoffs. Our captains out there on the field for both teams. For the Bulldogs, it is Antonio Deuce Hickenbottom, Max Warren, also Tay Bogan, and Eli Wheeler. Captains for the Tigers, familiar faces out there. Sammy Bryant, Jared Hudgens, Jermaine Caruthers, and Jackson Napier. Tigers have won the toss, and they elect to receive to start things off. Tigers currently sitting number 2 in Class 2 as they dropped from number 1 last week due to that point system from Misha. St. Pius X out of Festus, team we beat first game of the season, sitting number 1 according to the points as they moved up 2 from number 3 to number 1 this week. Portageville in Class 1, they're sitting number 2 behind Saxony Lutheran, and there's only about 0.65 points separating the two. Portageville moved up from 3 to number 2 from last week. The Tigers are currently ranked number 7 in Class 2 in the state, moving up a spot from number 8 last week as well. Other ranked teams, Jackson in Class 6 ranked number 4, Class 3, 3 Southeast Missouri teams. Valley Catholic at number 2, Dexter at number 4, and St. Jen, our opponent next week, at number 10 in Class 3. We had our national anthem right before we came back from break as well, so we did not want to disrespect our flag, so we decided to stay at break and let that play. Bulldogs set to kick it off here. Tigers better be ready, never knows. Everybody tries the onside kick. So they're kind of crowded around the ball, not really getting in a formation yet, so let's see what they do here. Start things off on the kickoff. Still awaiting our officials' whistle to get going. There it is, and we are officially playing football here. Now the Bulldogs are going to spread out on the kickoff. Again, thank you for tuning in wherever it may be tonight. There's a kickoff, a little short kick. Will be caught around the 30. That is Clowers. Clowers trying to make his way up the field. He's got a seam to get through. Finally brought down, as that is, I believe, Deuce Hickenbottom. They said he goes by Deuce on the football field, so that's what we're going to call him. Deuce Hickenbottom on the stop. Good return, though, into Portageville territory at the 45-yard line. That's where Tigers will start this offensive drive here. Sammy Bryant in the backfield. Tigers wearing the white over white with the red lettering. Bulldogs wearing the dark blues with the white lettering. DJ Foster goes in motion, but it's a handoff. Sammy Bryant, he's going to find a seam up the right side. Now takes it across the middle, brought down after he gets enough for a Focus Bank first down. Gets all the way to the 30, 15 yards on the first carry from scrimmage for Sammy Bryant. Moves the chains, 1st and 10. Tigers here from the Portageville 30. Jasmine Thomas in the backfield is the lead back tonight. So I believe Trayshawn Mays may be out of this ball game for this week. 1st down and 10. DJ Foster in motion once again. He'll take it on the jet sweep. Follows a couple of blockers in front of him. He looks like he might have a seam. Cuts back across. He's tackled from behind, as that is Tay Bogan coming in there with the tackle. Another big pickup for the Tigers as it gets him down to the 5-yard line. Nope, we have a flag, so this is going to come back. Would have been enough for the Focus Bank first down. We'll have to wave that off as well as that play. It's flag coming out at the 20. We'll back it up to around the 30. So what was a 25-yard pickup is now brought back, and we're going to repeat first down, but it's 1st and 10. For the Tigers here. Again, Heath Conway from the Portageville KMIS crew is running our cameras for us tonight. Appreciate him pulling double duty for Pollock Broadcasting this evening. Sammy Bryant, the lone back in the backfield this time for Jared Hudgens. And he'll take it on the handoff. Follows Jermaine Caruthers as a block. Now kicks it outside. Looking to get around a defender. He will not. He is wrapped up, brought down. That is Deuce Hickenbottom on the stop. See where they spot this football, as that's 10 that he picks up. There's the signal. That is a Focus Bank first down. 1st and 10 now from the 20. That's a Baker Implement Red Zone for the Tigers as well. Appreciate them sponsoring our Red Zone this year. Thomas goes in motion, a handoff to the tailback. That is Sammy Bryant. Pushes forward to about the 11. It's a pickup of 9 this time. Brings up second and short. Of course, a lot of Caruthersville fans here on the short drive north. Love to see the fans travel, support the team. Second and 1. This time it's Jared Hudgens keeping it himself. He's going to try to get in, and he will be down to the 5 as he picks up 6. That's enough for a Focus Bank first down. His first and goal now from the 5-yard line. .45 and counting here in the first. Tigers started this drive on the 45-yard line. First and goal from the 5. Handoff goes to Sammy Bryant, and he will trample in almost untouched for the Tiger touchdown. 7 scores last week for Sammy Bryant. He's going to start on that total again as he gets his first one tonight. Jermaine Caruthers will be on for the extra point attempt here. He was 7 of 7 last week. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. 7-0 lead for the Tigers. 9:34 left to go in the first. They'll kick it off when we return right after this.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
Welcome back as the Tigers get ready to kick this one off. Leading 7-0 here. Back deep for the Bulldogs. I believe that's Deuce Hickenbottom. And Mr. Parker Babb back there as Quantarius McVeigh will tee it up and kick it off here for the Tigers. Waiting for the whistle. Once everybody gets set, there it is. There's a slap of the thighs, and there it is. End over end kick. This one will be caught around the 15-yard line. That is Deuce Hickenbottom on the return. They're going to try to kick it outside. He's hit there. There's a flag coming out. Nice one-on-one tackle on the sideline there. The official taken out on the sideline as well, showing his toughness. That's Keyston Clowers running him out of bounds and tackling there as he's going out of bounds. We do have a flag on this play. I believe it's going to be against the Bulldogs, the way they're walking back here. Swapping the footballs out. And they will. Did not see what our penalty was. I believe it's probably a holding penalty, the way that flag came out and the way they're marching it off here. Ball will be spotted back at the 22-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start this offensive possession. Max Moore in the quarterback has Babb and Hickenbottom in the backfield. And it will be a handoff to Hickenbottom. He is wrapped up immediately. I say immediately. He picks up about 3 before he's brought down. Because that is Deuce. Like I said before the game, that he goes by Deuce. 2nd and 7 for Portageville from the 24-yard line. Actually just shy of the 25. That's where it's at, 25-yard line. And a pitch this time to Hickenbottom, and he is hit immediately in the backfield. That is Contravious Key in there on the initial hit. And then I believe that's Demarion Rogers on the finish there, on the tackle. Tigers with some good penetration there, all the way back to the 20-yard line, a 5-yard loss on that play. Does bring up 3rd down and about 12. Third down and 12 for the Bulldogs. Warren back to pass this time, looking to his left, fires, and it is complete. That is complete to Parker Babb in stride, and he is going to race in for the score for the Bulldogs. 80 yards on the completion. As the defender cut over trying to cut it off, and instead gave him a clear path to the end zone. 80 yards on the completion, and just like that, it's 7-6. Still in favor of the Tigers at the moment. See what they do on the extra point try here. See what adjustments the Tigers make on that. This kick is blocked. Good job by DJ Foster getting in there and blocking that one. 7-6, the lead for the Tigers with 8 minutes exactly left in the first. Portageville will kick off, and we return right after this.
If you want a truck, real fast car, we can get you cruising whatever style you are. If we don't have what you want, we can get it. If we can't, it's because they don't even make it. Faulkner Auto Sales.
Hey, this is Kevin Faulkner. This is Dwayne Faulkner. Let us help you make the right choice on your next vehicle purchase.
If Faulkner Auto Sales is not on the back of your car, it should be.
Faulkner Auto Sales in Caruthersville, Missouri.
Welcome back as the Bulldogs get ready to kick it off. We'll thank a live sponsor, and that is Prescription Drug Store, a proud sponsor of Caruthersville Tigers football this season. They provide free in-town delivery. Also, they have a handy app for your smartphone. Fast, friendly service to get you back home and back on your way to recovery. Learn more at PrescriptionDrugStoreRx.com. That is Prescription Drug Store in Caruthersville. 8 minutes to go here in the first, and it is 7-6. Tigers leading as the Bulldogs will kick it off. Tigers driving 45 yards on their first drive, and Bulldogs an 80-yard touchdown pass. 3rd down and 12. And a little short kick. It is bobbled on the kick as it hit the defender in the chest and kicked forward. And Tigers recover. That was close as Portageville almost came up with it there. Tigers will have it at their own 40 this time. We've seen the Tigers miss a few of those onside kicks and let the other team recover there. So they're always looking for it. That one not really an onside kick, more of like a little short kick, maybe a squib kick as they call it. They will spot it at the 39 instead of the 40. That's where the Tigers will start their drive. 1st and 10. Hudgens with 3 to the right, 1 to the left. And it is Sammy Bryant out of the backfield. He is hit by a defender and finally blown dead. Sammy Bryant never went down. 3 defenders on him. He never went down on the play. That is the strength of that young man right there. 2 yards on that carry. 2nd and 8 now. Say it all the time. You're not going to one-on-one tackle Sammy Bryant very often. It's going to take a platoon to bring him down. Even with 3 on him, he stayed on his feet that time. 2nd and 8 from the 41 this time. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Bryant, the lone back in the backfield. And it's going to be a pass this time across the middle. We're going to have a flag coming out here, though, as that was a great route. Josiah Lockridge had it in stride. He was looking for the end zone. But it will be false start against the Tigers. Back it up 5, and we'll repeat 2nd down. Moves it back to the 36-yard line. 2nd and 13 now for the Tigers. Trips right, 1 to the left this time. Bryant, the lone man in the backfield. On 2nd down. This time it will be, no, excuse me, that's DJ Foster in the backfield. He's trying to kick it around the edge. Turns on the speed, now cuts back across. Still on his feet as he breaks a tackle. It's a race to the end zone, and he will be brought down, and the ball pops out. Ball pops out on the tackle, and the Bulldogs come up with it. Parker Babb tracked him down. They're going to signal that this came out on the ground, I believe. That was Sammy Bryant. I take that back. Thought it was the numbers tonight are confusing me here. But no, it's Tiger football here. As they spotted at about the 4-yard line maybe. So a big pickup there for Sammy. And he's going to take this one in for the touchdown. No, that is DJ Foster on that carry on the jet sweep. DJ Foster finding pay dirt here from, call it 5 yards out. Give him 6. I'm still trying to compose myself from the previous play, as that was a crazy, crazy play that happened before that. That play started on the 36, ended up at the 5. So if my math is correct, that is 59 yards on the carry, that previous carry for Sammy Bryant, and then DJ Foster getting in for the touchdown. 13-6 for the Tigers. There's the snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. 14-6 lead for the Tigers. 6:43 left to go in the first. We'll have the ensuing kickoff right after this.
As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Bon Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Bon Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Bon Meredith of Caruthersville.
Welcome back. A crazy couple of plays there. Sammy Bryant taking it 59 yards on a carry. The ball popping out as he hit the ground, they say. It was caused by the ground, not by the tackle. So Tigers remain possession, or continued possession of the football. And then DJ Foster from 5 yards out. He gets in, and the Tigers lead at 14-6. Jermaine Carruthers with the extra point. But Quantarius McVeigh will kick it off for the Tigers here. In Babb and Deuce Hickenbottom back to receive. And a flag coming out here. We're going to have illegal procedure against the Tigers. Somebody got a little ahead of everybody else there. So we'll back it up 5 and kick it off again. Again, appreciate you tuning in, whether it be on our live video stream tonight or audio on the radio or kcrvradio.com if you're just streaming audio only. Appreciate you catching the Tiger game with us. Kicks it off again, end over end kick, going to be bouncing at the 26, picked up at the 24. That is Hickenbottom on the return. And he's found a seam to get through, and he's going to take it up the sideline. A flag coming out on this play as this may come back. Hickenbottom takes it from about the 24-yard line. We've got a couple of flags here. 3 altogether, as we have 2 back at the Portageville 42-yard line, 1 at the Tiger 37-yard line. So let's see what we're going to have here. Holding against the Bulldogs. So a phenomenal return by Deuce Hickenbottom is now brought back, and they will start back at the 42-yard line. Tigers helmed by Coach Dominic Guglielmo, and the Bulldogs this year helmed by Coach Aaron Bidwell. His first year at Portageville. They'll march it back to about the 33-yard line, it looks like. Spotted actually at the 34, it looks like. That's where we'll start this play. Check that, 33-yard line. We have an official timeout on the field. Not exactly sure what's going on. Now I think we might be ready to go. There's the whistle. First and 10 Bulldogs now from their own 33. That's where they'll start this drive. 6:31 to go. Hand off to Hickenbottom. He pushes up the middle and is brought down at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 7 for Deuce out of the backfield. Second and 3 now for the Bulldogs. Warren has Brody Warren in the backfield this time. So lead back. And Hickenbottom behind him. Hickenbottom again, the handoff. He will push forward. It'll be enough for a first down as he gets out to the 44. Pick up a 4 this time. First set of downs for the Bulldogs. First and 10 from their own 44 here. We know that Warren can sling it. We know that Hickenbottom can run it. Let's see what else they got up their sleeves here. Hickenbottom once again, he's hit right when he gets it this time. Gets about 2 on this play. I think those 2 yards were after he was hit and kind of lunged forward there as he hits the ground. Second down and 8 now from the 46-yard line. .5:15 and counting here in the first. Tigers leading this one 14-6. Second and 8 from the 46. To the left, a low snap, and a great job of picking that up and handing it off. And Hickenbottom, a good gain here. So he was hit by one, but then wrapped up and brought down by another. That is Keyston Clowers on the stop. It's enough for a Bulldogs first down. Ball be spotted at the Tiger 43, a pickup of 11 that time for Hickenbottom. And he checks out for a breather. Have a new back in the backfield. Can't see his number just yet. We'll figure that out in a minute. This time it's a handoff to lead back this time, and that's Brody Warren. He gets to the 40, a pickup of 3. Brings up second down and 7. Going to spread them out this time. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And Parker Babb in the tight end slot, right on the right end of the line. Max Warren with Brody Warren to his right. And it will be a handoff to Brody Warren. He's hit, brought down. Good tackle there by Chasman Thomas on that one. Picks up about 2, brings up third down and 5 for the Bulldogs here. Tigers need a big stop here. Bulldogs moving the ball well here on the ground. Bulldogs taking their time here. Same formation as before, except Warren will be to the left of Max Warren this time in the backfield. See if the Tigers bring it on third down. Babb will take the pitch as he tries to cut around the edge. He's wrapped up, brought down. Let's see where they spot this. Looks like up around the 33-yard line. That is Parker Babb. Parker Law's on the roster, but so he goes by Parker Babb. Needed 5 and got about 4. So 4-yard pickup, and it's 4th and 1 for the Bulldogs here. Actually 4th and inches It's less than a yard now. Leave Higginbottom back in the ball game. And he'll take it on the handoff. Gets enough for the first down and then some as he gets across the 30. Out to around the 29-yard line. A pick up of 5 on that carry. Deuce out of the backfield. And 1st and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Two to the right. No one to the left. Evan Windsor lined up in the tight end slot on the left end. Hickenbottom in the backfield. Brody Warren the lead back. Warren back to pass. Fires as he's hit, and that's overthrown. Goes incomplete. Love to see the sportsmanship there. As Contrevious Key helped him up there. That was Demarion Rogers on the hit. That goes incomplete. Oh, no, we have a pass interference call here, I believe. Didn't see the flag come out. It's happened on the near side here. They're going to march it off. And that will give Portageville another first down. As they march it 15 yards down the field, Portageville in the red zone. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line, I believe. And it's 1st and 10 there. Babb, the tailback this time. Warren, the lead back. 2 to the left for the Bulldogs. Hickenbottom goes in motion, and we're going to have a flag coming out on this one. False start on the Bulldogs. They'll back it up 5, back to the 19-yard line. We'll have 1st and 15 now. Did not see who moved there, but one of the officials obviously did. Send 2 to the right this time for the Bulldogs. Hickenbottom in the backfield this time. Again, Windsor lined up in the tight end slot, left end of the line. Warren from shotgun. Babb will go in motion this time, and it'll be a handoff to Hickenbottom. He is wrapped up immediately. Good read by the Tiger defense and good penetration once again, and good sportsmanship. Once again, Contrevious Key is just shining with that sportsmanship out there tonight, helping Hickenbottom up off the field out there. That's a loss of about 1 on that play, actually. Two Tigers in on the stop. I apologize for not catching who that was. We're approaching 2 minutes to go in the first. 2nd down and about 16 now from the 20. Warren to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone, and it is overthrown, incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down. Parker Laws or Parker Babb. Probably call them both. So if I say Laws or Babb, it's the same player, all right? But 3rd down and about 16 for the Bulldogs here from the 20-yard line. They'll spread them out a little bit this time. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Again, Hickenbottom in the backfield. Big 3rd down play here. And the Tigers jumping off sides here. Somebody from the sideline is going to holler, watch the ball. Offsides, that'll move it up 5, be 3rd and 10 now, or about 3rd and 11 actually. March it up to around the 15-yard line. And it will be 3rd and 10. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. Bulldogs trying to draw them off sides again, but Tigers not biting this time. And now a handoff to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom again, hit in the backfield, and that is Demarion Rogers with the stop that time. Had some help from Contrevious Key as they have both been back there multiple times, quickly into the backfield. A loss on that play. Looking to see where they spot it. Loss of about 2 that time. And a big 4th down play here for both sides of the football. All spotted around the 17-yard line. 1:25 left to go here in the first quarter. Tigers lead this one 14-6. And we're going to have an official timeout here. Not sure what's going on here, but I think the line judge on the far side is wanting to talk a few things over with the crew chief here. Something to do with Hickenbottom's jersey or his uniform, but they got it straight. Now we should be ready to go here. Big 4th down play. 4th and 12 from the 17. Portageville. And we're going to have a flag coming out as the Bulldogs come and set, and then somebody moved. Tigers are pointing at it, and then the flag came out on the far side. Actually, no, we're going to have a timeout. We're going to have a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Instead, 1:05 left to go in the first. We will take a quick break as well and be back after this.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett. School has started back. Maybe your child needs a brand new mattress set that he's outgrown. Football is kicking off, and we've got the recliners and the big screen TVs for you to sit and watch and enjoy the game. Come see us, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition for over 75 years.
Welcome back as we await both teams come back out on the field. 1:05 left to go here in the first. Tigers lead this one 14-6. Bulldogs big 4th down and 12 situation from the 17-yard line. And an opportunity to thank Mr. Tyler Trover and all of the wonderful staff here at Portageville, taking care of us from the moment that I arrived here on the premises, as they always do. They're always very hospitable here at Portageville, and we greatly appreciate it. Also, thanks to Paul Davidson. He had a lot of the equipment ran before we got here as well. So he calls for KMIS for the Bulldogs, but we appreciate the cooperation and assistance as well. Heath Conaway is running our cameras or the camera for both crews tonight, doing double duty here. 4th and 12 from the 17-yard line here. So we look like we're ready to resume play now. Warren back to pass. We'll launch it deep toward the end zone, and it is knocked away by the Tigers. No flag on the play. That will turn it over on downs to the Tigers. Intended target on that one was Jack Bell, Jr. for the Bulldogs. Now the Tigers will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. So I believe it's from the 17-yard line. They're at the far end of the field down there. Hard for me to see the hash marks of where it's marked at. Have a lead blocker in the backfield this time. Foster goes in motion, but it's a handoff to Sammy Bryant. Sammy pushes his way forward, still on his feet again as the pile finally, this play is blown dead. He picks up maybe 1 on the carry, looks like. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. 35 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. So we'll get at least one more play off here before the end of the first. Jared Hudgens going to throw the screen out wide to DJ Foster, but overthrows DJ there. Goes incomplete. Does stop the clock with 24 seconds left, so we'll have one more play here, at least in the first quarter. Brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Tigers. 2 to the left, 2 to the right now for Caruthersville. Bryant, the lone back in the backfield. 15 seconds on the play clock. Back to pass once again. Will launch it deep. And it is incomplete. DJ Foster can't come down with it. Good coverage there by Jack Bale as well. Getting there. Brings up 4th down. 4th down and 9 on this play. Tigers trying something a little different there. Can't blame them. 4th and 9, and Jared Hudgens back to punt it away, it looks like. Bulldogs not sending anybody back to receive, so they may be trying to get a punt. Actually, now they will. Parker Babb or Parker Laws will get back there. Also, looks like Deuce Hickenbottom as well. Standing back around midfield. 19 seconds to go here in the first. There's a punt. Good punt from Jared Hudgens. Takes a bounce, and Parker Babb will get it, but then he's going to be hit immediately. Gets away from the defender, though. Still on his feet at midfield. And a flag coming out. What's this flag, I wonder? Flag came out right at the end of this play after he was being tackled, so let's see what's going on here. Picked it up around the Bulldog 44, then returned it up to the 48. He broke a few tackles there. This penalty, whatever it is against the Tigers. It's a 5-yard penalty. Did not see what the call was on this one, so really not sure there. Interesting. But the Bulldogs will start this drive at the Tiger 47. Just under 7 seconds to go here in the first quarter. So one to the left, one to the right. Hickenbottom, the lone back in the backfield. We have a tight end in the tight end slot. Warren going to hand it off to Hickenbottom. He goes nowhere on this play. No gain on the play. Host of Tigers in there on the tackle. That'll be our final play at the end of the first. Tigers lead this one 14-6. Bulldogs will have a 2nd down and about 9, as it looks like they might have gave him a yard on that one, but we'll see when we start the second quarter right after this.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the second quarter. Hey, let's thank another live sponsor. How about that? Greg Moss Bail Bonds, another proud sponsor of Caruthersville Tigers football this year. At Moss Bail Bonds, they never doze and are just one call away. 573-724-9009. Remember, freedom loss, call Moss. Greg Moss Bail Bonds. Also a good time to remind you that the score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. Next time you attend a high school game, think about history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and Pollock Broadcasting. They still have the first down marker. There it is. 2nd down, and we'll call it 2nd and 10. There's no gain on that previous play. Ball spotted at the 47. Might have gained a half a yard on it, possibly. But 2nd and 10, either way here. Babb goes in motion, and a lineman jumps here. Flag coming out. That'll back it up 5, 2nd and 15. The Bulldogs not moving yet. Now they're going to back up. That'll move it back in Bulldogs territory, back to the Bulldog, about 46.5-yard line. We'll call it that. It's in between the 47.5, in between the 47 and the 48. Actually, just shy of the 48, it looks like. Two to the left this time. Again, Hickenbottom, the tailback. And Warren going to roll out. Looking downfield. Still looking downfield. Now scrambling. And he's going to be hit and brought down after a gain of maybe 1 on the far side. Gets to the 49, so 1 on the scramble for Max Warren. Good job by the Tigers secondary there, cutting off those routes and those receivers. Warren had no target. Let's bring up third down. We'll call it 3rd and 14 from the 49-yard line. Two to the left again. Hickenbottom, the lone back this time. Warren back to pass. Rolling out, fires, and it is complete. That is Babb on the catch. It's going to be short of the first down as he catches it at the Tigers' 40. That's a pickup of 11 on that connection. But it will be a 4th down situation here. 4th and about 3. So he's about 3 yards short. Bulldogs going to send 2 to the right this time. Brody Warren, the lead back. Hickenbottom, the tailback. Trying to draw the Tigers off sides here. Tigers do adjust well to those counts and start watching the ball more instead of trying to anticipate. 5 seconds on the play clock. And Warren will pitch it to Hickenbottom. Hickenbottom going to be hit in the backfield and run out of bounds for a loss on this play on 4th down. Good job by the Tiger defense as they collapsed in on that play and pushed him out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of about 3 on the carry this time. Turns it over on downs. Tigers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 43. 10-19 left to go in the first half. Two to the left, 1 to the right. No, excuse me. Trips left, 1 to the right. For the Tigers. You guessed it, Sammy Bryant, the lone man in the backfield. Behind Mr. Jared Hudgens there. And it will be a handoff to Sammy Bryant. Sammy bounces off a couple of defenders, brought down from behind after a pickup of 3. See who that was. Good wrap-up tackle there. Parker Babb, of course. Pickup of 4. Actually, check that. Pickup of 3. 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers here. Ball spotted at the 46. Two to the left, 2 to the right this time. DJ Foster goes in motion, but it will be a handoff to Sammy Bryant. Gets around 1 defender, sidesteps another. Still on his feet as he breaks 2 tackles. Wrapped up by 2 men and pushed out of bounds. Into the fence over there as well. Let's see, he gets to the 45. That's enough for the Focus Bank first down. That's what I was looking for. That ball started at the 46. Picked up 9 on the carry. Ball at the Bulldogs' 45-yard line this time. 1st and 10 Tigers. Another handoff to Sammy Bryant. He shuffles his way through the pack. Brought down by a couple of Bulldog defenders. That is Brody Warren and Evan Windsor on the tackle. Gets to the 36-yard line this time. Another pickup of 9 for Mr. Sammy Bryant out of the backfield. 2nd and short here. 2nd and 1 from the 36. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half as Tigers lead it 14-6. Jasmine Thomas, the lead back in the backfield. Hands it off once again to Sammy Bryant. Pushes forward, has enough for the first down for sure as he gets to the 35. Actually, they're going to say he might be a little short here, depending on where they spot this. Maybe a pickup of 1, but really like half a yard, but we'll give him 1 on it. It's 3rd and inches here. 3rd and inches for the Tigers from the 35.5-yard line here. See if we have quarterback sneak and just pushes forward with it. He will, and gets a couple of yards out of this one as he'll get to the 33-yard line, a pickup of 2 for Jared Hudgens. So the two backs in the backfield just push the line forward. Hudgens collapses with it and keeps going. That's enough for a Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. Now under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Again, Thomas the lead back, Bryant the tailback. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. This time Lockridge goes in motion. He'll take it on the jet sweep. Tries to kick around a defender, and now is going the wrong way. Needs to go up the field, not backwards. Is this going to be a big loss on this play? He's going to be down back around the 30. Where are they going to spot this? 38, 39-yard line. Looks like the 39 is where the line judge on our side of the field is, but they are going to – actually, we have indicated, I believe, illegal procedure against the Bulldogs, but I think it was indicated incorrectly. So they're prior to the snap, we have a false start on the Tigers. So instead of the loss and then the down, I think Coach Bidwell is saying we would rather have decline the penalty and take the loss of down and the loss on the play, and I don't blame him for that call. The crew chief indicated that it was a false start against Portageville, but then they marched it off against the Tigers, and now they're going to discuss this. Not exactly sure what the discussion is. If it was a false start, I mean, it's either a loss of 5 or a loss of 6 on the play. But the big difference is if they let the play stand, it's a loss of 6 and a loss of a down, as it would bring up second down instead of replaying first down. And so I believe they're going to take the play as it stands. It will be a loss back to the 40. We'll call it the 40. It's a loss of 7, actually, on the play. So after a long discussion, we just have a decline penalty and a second down and about 17 for the Tigers here. From the 40. 1 to the right, 2 to the left for the Tigers. Thomas goes in motion, and it's going to be Bryant keeping it himself. He takes around the edge, and he is hit. Here the original line of scrimmage there on the far side. Pickup of 7, so they get back the 7 yards they lost. 3rd and 10 for the Tigers here. Back where we started this play at the 33-yard line. Or started this set of downs, the 33-yard line here. 3rd and 10. One wide right, 1 to the left. Bryant and Thomas in the backfield. Pitches it to Bryant this time. He's going to reverse traction and come back the other way. He will carry it up the field. He is going to be close to the first down, if not getting it here. And it looks like he will. He needed 10, and that's what he got. A Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the Bulldogs 23 here. 1st and 10 Tigers. And that's Chasman Thomas, the lead back in the backfield. In front of Sammy Bryant, the tailback. Thomas once again goes in motion. Hands it off Sammy Bryant. He follows the blockers up the field in front. Gets inside the 20 as he picks up about 5, maybe 6. Actually call it 7. That is enough for a Baker Implement red zone as he picks up 7 on this play. Let's bring up 2nd and about 3. All spotted around the 13-yard line. Thomas again goes in motion, but Bryant takes the handoff. Nope, Hudgens going to keep it himself. He's so good at faking that handoff that he fools me for sure and fooled the defense as Jared Hudgens on the keeper takes it in for another Tiger touchdown here. Hudgens has faked me out so many times on this and faked out quite a few defenders on that one as well. 13 yards on the carry and the touchdown for the Tigers here. 5:37 left to go in the first half. Do we have a penalty on this play? What's going on here? We do. So that will come back. We'll take those points off the board. Did not see that flag come back until they started marching back there. We'll repeat second down. Looking to see where the ball is spotted. After all is said and done, it's a loss of about maybe 2 on the play. So we'll call it 2nd and 4. And a handoff to DJ Foster on the jet sweep. Needing to push up the field here, and does not as he goes out of bounds on the far side. We'll have third down. As Foster picks up about 2, be third down and 3. Let's see where the ball is spotted. Looks like the ball is spotted around the 13-yard line. 3rd and 3 situation for the Tigers here. 5:31 left to go in the first half. Thomas again in motion. And a flag this time. Hudgens going to be brought down on the play for a loss. I'm sure we'll have a decline here. Illegal shift against the Tigers. And the crew chief now checking, and they're going to let this play stand. We'll bring up 4th down as it's a loss on the play as well. It's 4th and 5, so a loss of about 2 on that play. 4th and 5 now for the Tigers. And I believe the Tigers taking a timeout here. 5:25 left to go in the first half. So they lead it 14-6. They want to be on the same page on this 4th down play when we return right after this.
Arcosa Marine Incorporated in Caruthersville has an immediate need for personnel to build inland barges. They're looking to hire welders and fitters. So apply now at jobs.arcosa.com. That's jobs.arcosa.com. You'll receive competitive pay and benefits, medical and dental insurance, paid holidays, sick and vacation pay, profit sharing, 401k, along with sign-on and referral bonuses. Apply now at jobs.arcosa.com. Arcosa Marine in Caruthersville is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back as we wait teams come out on the field. 5:25 left to go here in the first half. Tigers 14-6 the lead, but a big 4th down and 5 play. From around the 17-yard line, I believe. It's hard to see exactly where the line judge is standing from my perspective up here in the press box. Scoreboard shows 19-yard line, but looks like he's a little bit farther up the field than that, maybe around the 17. Tigers' big 4th down play here as it'll be a pass to Josiah Lockridge, and he will get in for the score. Tried to find that pass earlier. This one will stand as no flags on this play, and the Tigers take a 20-6 lead. Call it a 17-yard pass on that one. From Hudgens to Lockridge. $5:20 left to go in the first half. As Caruthers on for the extra point attempt. Snap, the hold, the kick is blocked, and it is no good. 20-6 the lead for the Tigers, though. 5:20 left in the first half, the ensuing kickoff. And we return right after this.
When trouble strikes, call the name you can trust. Sullivan Auto Tire and Towing in Caruthersville. From full-line wreckers, flatbeds, and emergency service trucks to 24-hour roadside assistance, Sullivan's is ready to pick you up when you need it most. Farmers, don't forget, Sullivan's is your go-to for ag tires and fast farm service, plus grain vac services when spills happen. Keep this number handy, 573-724-9998. Sullivan's Auto Tire and Towing, here when you need them day or night.
Welcome back once again as the Tigers get set to kick this one off. Leading 20-6. Big 4th down and 5 situation. And Jared Hudgens finding Josiah Lockridge, 17 yards for the score. The extra point attempt was blocked. We've seen blocks on both sides tonight. I don't think we've seen a blocked extra point all season until now. Now we've seen 2 in this ball game, 1 for each team here. Quantarius McVeigh ready to kick it off. Line drive kick this time. Takes a skip and a hop. Picked up around the 14-yard line by Parker Babb. Babb trying to find a seam to get in, and he'll be brought down near the 35-yard line. Love to see the sportsmanship. And again, Travius Key, I believe DeMarion Rogers in there on the good sportsmanship this time. So he said, let me get some of that good sportsmanship, man. Looking to see for sure where they spot this ball. Looks like the 35, 1st and 10 for Portageville. Looks about the 36 is where they spot it. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 2 to the left. 2 backs in the backfield. That is Brody Warren as the lead back and Deuce Hickenbottom as the tailback. 1st and 10 from their own 35 this time. Hand off to Hickenbottom. Pushes his way forward. Gets a couple of yards for he's brought down. Brings up 2nd down and 8. Deuce picking up a deuce, it looks like. That is correct. Brings up Deuce down as well. 2nd down and 8. I'm sure there's a reason for that nickname, and it's always interesting where the origins for nicknames come from. 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs, and it will be another handoff to Hickenbottom this time, and he is hit immediately. Good wrap-up tackle there. I believe that is Jermaine Carruthers this time getting in on the stop. We're wrapping up the ankles, a loss of about 1 on that play. We'll call it a loss of 2 on that play, actually, as he's back to the line of scrimmage. Original line of scrimmage on this set of downs. 3rd down and 10 on the 36. Babb and Bell to the left. Hickenbottom, the lone back in the backfield this time. Warren now will pitch it to Hickenbottom. They're going to try to get it outside this time. And he runs out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Oh, excuse me, 42-yard line. 42-yard line. Pickup of about 6. See if they actually spot the ball here. Pickup of about 6. 4th and 4 now on this play. Ball is spotted just shy of the 42-yard line. Big 4th down play here. See if Portageville's going to go for it here near midfield, or maybe a quick kick punt. What they're going to do here. Sending trips right, 1 to the left. So it looks like they're going for it. Maybe trying to draw the Tigers off sides. And now we're going to have a timeout taken by the Bulldogs here. 3:55 left to go in the first half. Tigers lead at 20-6. We'll have a timeout. Come back right after this.
It's all about connections. Who you work with matters. Who you trust. And the people who trust you. We're all part of something greater. Because when you succeed, we all do. We're a part of a community. We understand that everything you do matters. And we're all connected. The Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers, and the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. Follow the team all season long on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video streams. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Leanne Fales, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takella Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
Big 4th down and 4 plays. They're ready to go. Trips right, one to the left for Warren. Fires, and it is complete. That is Evan Windsor on the catch as he was wide open in the secondary. Gets all the way to the Tiger 31. Big pickup there of 27. That moves the chains. That was a big 4th down play there. Evan Windsor's first catch in the ball game, and again, he was wide open in the secondary. Good pass there from Max Warren to hit him out there. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the Tiger 31 this time. .321 and counting to go in the first half. Trips left this time for Warren. But it's going to be a handoff to Brody Warren out of the backfield. This is a big pickup for Brody out of the backfield. He's going to have a first down, I believe, on the carry. Gets all the way down to the 20. That's 11 for Mr. Warren out of the backfield. That is Brody. Bulldogs in the red zone now. Ball spotted at the 20 as we approach 3 minutes to go in the first half. Tigers won the toss and received to start things off. So Portageville will get second half kickoff. They will receive. Start second half. Trying to get a score here and then another opportunity. It's Warren, Max Warren on the keeper this time, and a host of Tigers. Big pile bringing him down there. Bridge McGraw on the stop, as well as the almost the entire offensive or defensive line, it looks like. Picks up about 2 or 3 on this play. We'll call it 3. 2nd down and 7 on the keeper from Max Warren. 2:15 and counting now in the first half. Trips left, 1 to the right once again for Warren. Hand off to Brody Warren again this time, and he breaks free. He's going to go in for the score. This time from 18 yards out, the Bulldogs making it a one-score game, 20-12 here. See what they do on the extra point attempt. Brody Warren just took the hand off, lowered the shoulders, got through the line, and easy score to the end zone. Bulldogs going to go for 2 here. One of those funny alignments you see a lot of times. And Warren now. Well, keeper is he's going to try to get in, and he will get in for the 2-point conversion. Good effort there by Max Warren. As that makes it 20-14 in favor of the Tigers. 2:06 left to go in the first half. Watch out for that onside kick when we return right after this.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
Brody Warren with the 18-yard touchdown run, then Max Warren with the quarterback keeper for the 2-point conversion. And it's 20-14 with the Bulldogs kicking it off with 2:06 left to go in the first half. Back to receive for the Tigers, Josiah Lockridge and DJ Foster. Foster standing around the 22-yard line, and Lockridge back around the 16-yard line, maybe the 17. As I said, got to watch for the onside kick here. Bulldogs will receive the kick to start the second half, so they're looking for some momentum and possibly a tie or a lead going into halftime. Sure. Max Warren will kick it off. There's the whistle. They're all bunched up around the football. Now they'll break and spread out. Making sure he has everybody out there. There's the nod and the kick, and it is a little onside kick. Tigers will fall on it. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 44 with 2:04 left to go in the first half. That is Jermaine Caruthers falling on it. But the Tigers still 2 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the half. Let's see what they can do with that. Leading by 6. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. Hand off to Sammy Bryant. He's going to take it around the edge and now try to kick it outside. Now comes back across the middle. Still on his feet as he breaks a tackle. It's clear to the end zone, and he will get in for the Tiger touchdown. No flags on the play. Give him 6. 26-14 the lead now for the Tigers. 56 yards on the carry this time for Sammy Bryant. 7 touchdowns last week. That's his second in this ball game. 1:52 left to go in the first half. Tigers will have an extra point attempt once again by Caruthers. There's a snap. The hold is there. The kick is up. And it's good. 27-14, the lead for the Tigers as they will kick it off to the Bulldogs. 1:52 left to go in the first half, and we return right after this.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back once again as the Tigers still in the huddle on the far side, getting ready to kick it off to Portageville Bulldogs. Bulldogs pulling within 6 with 2:06 left to go in the first half. But the Tigers, one play, and Sammy Bryant, they call him the Bull. Sammy the Bull Bryant, if we're going with nicknames tonight. 56 yards on the carry for the touchdown. Quantarius McVeigh has it lined up. Or teed up, that is. He'll kick it off. And a line drive kick will be caught around the 30. And a nice wrap-up tackle flying in on that one is Sharman Tillman in on the stop. Good wrap-up tackle there. As the return, Blake Novak catching around the 30. Does return it up to around the 39. We'll spot it at the 39-yard line, and that's where Portageville will start this drive. 1:48 left here in the first half. Tigers with 2 timeouts. Portageville with 1. 2 to the right for the Bulldogs. Brody Warren and Hickenbottom in the backfield from Max Warren, the quarterback. And it will be a pitch to Hickenbottom, and then they'll reverse, as that is Parker Babb. Going to get around the edge, but brought down after a short gain of about 6. That's not a short gain. That's a decent gain of 6. We'll reverse out, and we have a player down near the 40, Portageville player. So we have an official timeout on the field, 1:30 left here in the first half. I believe that is Hickenbottom down on the field, but I can't see the number for sure. It is as he sets up and gets up on his own. Always a great sign when they get up on their own. Not sure if he got the wind knocked out of him or what there. He'll have to come off the field for a play, it looks like. Ball is spotted at the Portageville 45-yard line, 2nd down and 4. The minute 30 left to go in the first half. Clock will be running as we resume play here. Brody Warren will be the lone back in the backfield this time. Trips right, 1 to the left for Max Warren. 2nd down and 4. Warren back to pass. Launching it deep, looking for Bell down the sideline. Overthrows him by a couple of yards. He had his defender there, McVeigh, beat by a couple of steps, but it goes incomplete. Stops the clock with 1:17 to go. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 4 now for the Bulldogs. Don't blame them there. They like the matchup. Same formation, trips right, 1 to the left. Brody Warren, the lone back in the backfield for Max Warren. From shotgun, as we see most offensive formations in the shotgun. Brody Warren falls down in the backfield, and then the ball pops out as well, but they're going to say it was on the ground. Pointing on the ground as the crew chief runs up the field there. The knee went down actually about a yard back from behind the line, and that's where they'll spot it, back at the 44. So yard loss here on the play. I think maybe that's what he was indicating was he was already down on the play. Brings up 4th down, 4th and 5 now for the Bulldogs. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Deuce Hickenbottom back in the ball game. Always good to see when they come back in. Trips right, 1 to the left. See if Warren's going for the end zone here on 4th down. Tigers jumping off sides as that is Marion Rogers this time. March it up 5. That may be a 1st down. Let's see where the ball is spotted here. Where they march it. It's going to be, I think, just short of the 1st down. They will spot it in between the 43 and the 44. So once they march it off, it is just shy of the 1st down. 4th down and 1 now. 25 seconds to go in the first half. Portageville with 1 timeout. Bidwell watching the clock here. I think he's just going to let the clock run down. We're going to get 1 more play off before the end of the first half here. Clock stops with 9 seconds left on the scoreboard. It's the final timeout for the Bulldogs here in the first half. Tigers lead at 27-14. We'll take a quick break. Actually, we'll leave it here. We'll thank a live sponsors. We don't want to miss the end of this first half. And the live sponsor we want to thank is Prescription Drug Store. Again, they are a proud sponsor of Caruthersville Tigers football. They have a handy app for your smartphone, so don't forget to download that. They also have free in-town delivery, fast, friendly service, get you back home, back on your way to recovery. Learn more at PrescriptionDrugStoreRx.com. That's PrescriptionDrugStoreRx.com. Prescription Drug Store in Caruthersville. 9 seconds left here in the first half. 27-14, the lead for the Tigers. Bulldogs no timeouts. 4th and 1 situation. I would assume they're going deep, but you never know. Maybe get them thinking deep and then hand it off and let Warren or Hickenbottom see if they can work some magic here in the final seconds. Bell will be wide left. Trips right. Looks like Windsor, Babb, and Hickenbottom. Now the officials wanting to talk things over for a second. Official timeout on the field. Not sure what the question was there, but 4th and 1 here from the 48-yard line. Warren back to pass. Will launch it deep. And it is a push-off by the receiver, but goes incomplete here. Will be a turnover on downs. 3.5 seconds left. Keep seeing those push-offs from the offensive wide receiver, but no penalties coming out. We saw that last week. We've seen it past few weeks on the Valley Catholic game. No calls there, so is what it is. Turns it over on downs. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from the 48-yard line. That's Portageville's 48. Tigers may just take a knee on it here is what it looks like. But then again, why not go for one more play here with 3.5 seconds left? One receiver wide left, one wide right. Brian in the backfield to take it on the pitch. Trying to kick it outside. Now turns it upfield. And he is brought down from behind. Has enough that would have been for a first down, but we run out of time. He picks up 11 on the carry on our final play here in the first half. We go to halftime with the Tigers out front, 27-14 over the Portageville Bulldogs. We will take a break here at the halfway point. We'll total up the stats for both sides. We'll look at some scores from around the area. Don't know if Monty's been sending them, but I have not been checking them, that's for sure. We'll see if we can find some scores from around the area whenever we return with our halftime break right after this.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
Ben, what are you doing?
I'm checking out the high school football teams, and the Caruthersville Tigers are really looking good.
Let me tell you what else is looking good. Great deals on these recliners, starting at $2.99.
This big, comfortable sectional, only $11.99.
Queen mattresses starting at just $2.99.
Plus great deals all over the store and 6 ways to finance your purchase.
Get great touchdown savings at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville, and Osceola.
Tri-State Motor Company in Blytheville is now at 2902 South Division with their best selection ever of the latest model cars, SUVs, and pickups. Their experienced sales team will help you find what you want at Tri-State while providing you with a great deal and a great experience. See their new and expanded location and make your best deal at Tri-State Motor Company, now at 2902 South Division in Blytheville, Arkansas, and on the web at tristatemotorcompany.net.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services like fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just for opening your new really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Although we believe the real gift is banking with people who truly get you. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck, Tigers, from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
If you want a truck, real fast car, we can get you cruising whatever style you are. If we don't have what you want, we can get it. If we can't, it's because they don't even make it. Faulkner Auto Sales.
Hey, this is Kevin Faulkner. This is Dwayne Faulkner. Let us help you make the right choice on your next vehicle purchase.
If Faulkner Auto Sales is not on the back of your car, it should be.
Faulkner Auto Sales in Caruthersville, Missouri.
Welcome back to Vic Reeves Field here in Portageville as we are at halftime. About 11 minutes left at halftime as the Portageville Bulldog cheerleaders entertain the crowd here. Doing a phenomenal job here on the halftime show. Tigers lead this one 27-14 at the half. Portageville will receive the kickoff, start the second half. So we'll see what happens there. Looking at the stat breakdown for the Portageville Bulldogs. First, Max Warren, the quarterback, 3 of 7 passing unofficially for 118 yards. 1 touchdown, that big 80-yard touchdown pass. Start things off for the Bulldogs on their first offensive drive. So he connected with Parker Laws, whichever you prefer there. He has 2 catches for 91 yards. Or we'll just call him Parker. How about that? Parker does. Also has a couple of carries for 10 yards. As well. Yeah, the big 80-yard touchdown pass. Made it 7-6 at the time with the Tigers leading, but Bulldogs got on the board with that. Max Warren, back to him, also 3 carries out of the backfield for 7 yards. Antonio Deuce Hickenbottom, as he's the main workhorse out of the backfield, 14 carries for just 27 yards, as he had some big gains to start things off, but then the Tigers have keyed in on him and have not let him get very many yards out of that backfield. Brody Warren, though, 5 carries, 33 yards, a big 18-yard touchdown run. And Evan Windsor closing things out for the Bulldogs on the stat line. 1 catch for 27 yards in the first half. We'll take another halftime break here. When we come back, we'll look at the breakdown for the Caruthersville Tigers as they lead at 27-14 here at the half. Back with more Tiger football and looking at their stats right after this.
As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Bon Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Bon Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Bon Meredith of Caruthersville.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett. School has started back. Maybe your child needs a brand new mattress set that he's outgrown. Football is kicking off, and we've got the recliners and the big screen TVs for you to sit and watch and enjoy the game. Come see us, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition for over 75 years.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
Arcosa Marine Incorporated in Caruthersville has an immediate need for personnel to build inland barges. They're looking to hire welders and fitters, so apply now at jobs.arcosa.com. That's jobs.arcosa.com. You'll receive competitive pay and benefits, medical and dental insurance, paid holidays, sick and vacation pay, profit sharing, 401k, along with sign-on and referral bonuses. Apply now at jobs.arcosa.com. Arcosa Marine in Caruthersville is an equal opportunity employer.
When trouble strikes, call the name you can trust. Sullivan Auto Tire and Towing in Caruthersville. From full-line wreckers, flatbeds, and emergency service trucks to 24-hour roadside assistance, Sullivan's is ready to pick you up when you need it most. Farmers, don't forget, Sullivan's is your go-to for ag tires and fast farm service, plus grain vac services when spills happen. Keep this number handy, 573-724-9998. Sullivan's Auto Tire and Towing, here when you need them day or night.
It's all about connections. Who you work with matters, who you trust, and the people who trust you. We're all part of something greater. Because when you succeed, we all do. We're a part of a community. We understand that everything you do matters, and we're all connected. The Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well.
Welcome back once again to Vic Reeves Field here in Portageville as we are at halftime still. Tigers with a 27-14 lead over the Bulldogs. And before we proceed, I do want to remind you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends here at KCRB Radio and Pollock Broadcasting and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson and preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Also want to thank our live sponsor of Greg Moss Bail Bonds. They are a proud Caruthersville Tigers sponsor here in the 2025 football season. Remember, at Moss Bail Bonds, they never doze and are just one call away. 573-724-9009. Remember, freedom lost, call Moss, Greg Moss, Bail Bonds. As I said, we're going to look at the breakdown for the Caruthersville Tigers here at the halfway point. Starting with Jared Hudgens, 1 of 3 passing for 17 yards, but that 17-yard connection was a touchdown pass. That was to Josiah Lockridge, 1 reception for 17 yards, and that touchdown. Jared, 4 carries out of the backfield for 13 total yards. He did have a big run he broke free on for a touchdown. It was called back on a penalty early on, so hate to see those yards, and that score come off of there, but we'll see what he does in the second half. DJ Foster, a couple of carries for 7 yards, but a 5-yard touchdown run. Sammy Bryant leading the way out of the backfield, 15 carries, 207 yards unofficially, and 2 touchdowns here in the first half for the Bull, as we're going with nicknames tonight for some of these players. Sammy the Bull Bryant, 207 yards tonight after that big breakout last week, about 394 yards and 7 touchdowns. He's a little off pace from that, but we'll take it if he can keep scoring and keep racking those yards up. How about that? That's the breakdown for the Tigers. Is only a few players touching the ball here, but they lead at 27-14 here at the half. We'll take another halftime break. When we come back, we'll look at some scores from around the area, as I did scrounge up a few, so we can give you a few updates from around southeast Missouri when we return to Portageville right after this.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small-town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers. And the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. Follow the team all season long on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video streams. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Leanne Fales, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takela Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers and the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
Ben, what are you doing?
I'm checking out the high school football teams, and the Caruthersville Tigers are really looking good.
Let me tell you what else is looking good. Great deals on these recliners, starting at $2.99.
This big, comfortable sectional, only $11.99.
Queen mattresses starting at just $2.99.
Plus great deals all over the store and 6 ways to finance your purchase.
Get great touchdown savings at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville, and Osceola.
Tri-State Motor Company in Blytheville is now at 2902 South Division with their best selection ever of the latest model cars, SUVs, and pickups. Their experienced sales team will help you find what you want at Tri-State while providing you with a great deal and a great experience. See their new and expanded location and make your best deal at Tri-State Motor Company, now at 2902 South Division in Blytheville, Arkansas, and on the web at tristatemotorcompany.net.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services like fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just for opening your new really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Although we believe the real gift is banking with people who truly get you. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hill Electric and HVAC has been serving Pemiscot and adjoining counties for many years and is proud to offer the complete line of Trane heating and air conditioning products for home and commercial use. Hill Electric and HVAC is also your dealer of Generac generators for those times when the power goes off, with the service and parts to keep everything running smoothly. It's Hill Electric and HVAC, a Caruthersville Tiger booster. Good luck, Tigers, from Hill Electric and HVAC, 1501 Ward Avenue in Caruthersville, 333-4364.
Welcome back to Portageville. Still at halftime here as the Caruthersville Tigers lead the Portageville Bulldogs 27-14. Let's look at how those scores happen for each team before we look at some scores from around the area. As I mentioned earlier, Tigers winning the opening coin toss, electing to receive. So they receive to start it off. Bulldogs will receive to start off the second half here. But the scoring started, 9:34 left to go in the first quarter. Sammy Bryant from 5 yards out. That made it 7-0 with the extra point. Then Max Warren finding Parker Laws for 80 yards on the completion. Extra point was no good. That made it 7-6 with 8 minutes to go in the first. Then with 6:43 left in the first, DJ Foster took it in on a 5-yard run. The extra point made it 14-6 in favor of Caruthersville. 5:20 to go in the first half. Hudgens found Lockridge for a 17-yard connection. That made it 20-6 after a blocked extra point. Then Brody Warren, he trampled in from 18 yards out with 2 minutes and 6 seconds left in the first half. The two-point conversion was good, and that made it 20-14, still in favor of Caruthersville, but Portageville coming back. But just 14 seconds later, 1:52 left to go in the first half. Sammy Bryant, 56 yards on the run to make it 27-14 with a Jermaine Caruthers extra point. So we haven't seen a blocked extra point all year. And then we see 2 tonight in this one in the first half. 1 for each team here. So we'll see what happens in the second half. Let's look at those scores that we scrounged up. Not many games going on that we are aware of tonight. Not nearly as many as it seems like there are. I think we have some Saturday games this weekend. But the scores we did find, Charleston leading East Prairie 28-0, either in the second quarter or at the half. Dexter leading Park Hill Central 14-7 at the half. Valley leading Bowling Green out of Missouri, 35-0. Sykeston leading Nevada County Central, 31-12 at the half in that one. And Poplar Bluff leading Kennett, 21-0 in that ball game. That's the scores we have for you. If we get any more score updates, we will be sure to pass those along. We're going to take our final halftime break, and when we come back, we'll be ready for the second half in this one. Tigers leading 27-14. They will kick it off to the Bulldogs, start the second half. Coming up right after this.
The Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center can provide the training you need for an entry-level position in today's advanced technical career fields. They'll help you get ahead with classes in automotive technology, ag building structures and construction trades, restaurant management, health occupations, industrial electronics, plus welding technology. All programs are backed by on-campus support and testing services. For information, call 359-2601 and get on the road to success with Pemiscot County Career and Technology Center. Call 359-2601.
If you want a truck, real fast car, we can get you cruising whatever style you are. If we don't have what you want, we can get it. If we can't, it's because they don't even make it. Faulkner Auto Sales.
Hey, this is Kevin Faulkner. This is Dwayne Faulkner. Let us help you make the right choice on your next vehicle purchase. If Faulkner Auto Sales is not on the back of your car, it should be.
Faulkner Auto Sales in Caruthersville, Missouri.
As your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, Vaughn Meredith is keenly aware of the importance of education, not just in the classroom, but on the athletic field as well. By participating in high school sports, our student athletes learn how to be fit, how to win, and how to practice the principles of good sportsmanship. Commissioner Vaughn Meredith is proud of these young people and the great job they're doing in representing their schools. Best wishes and good luck to all area teams from your District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner, the Honorable Vaughn Meredith of Caruthersville.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance on the South Bypass in Kennett. School has started back. Maybe your child needs a brand new mattress set that he's outgrown. Football is kicking off, and we've got the recliners and the big screen TVs for you to sit and watch and enjoy the game. Come see us, Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri, a family furniture tradition for over 75 years.
It's always a home run when you visit the all-new Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti. They have delicious food served up hot and fresh. Be sure to check out their daily lunch and dinner specials. Their catfish, the best around, plus chicken, shrimp, steaks, and their smash burgers will keep you coming back for more. They have 10 big screen TVs where you can catch all the big games. Be sure to like them on Facebook. Slide into home at the Home Plate Bar and Grill at the I-55 exit in Hayti.
Arcosa Marine Incorporated in Caruthersville has an immediate need for personnel to build inland barges. They're looking to hire welders and fitters, so apply now at jobs.arcosa.com. That's jobs.arcosa.com. You'll receive competitive pay and benefits, medical and dental insurance, paid holidays, sick and vacation pay, profit sharing, 401k, along with sign-on and referral bonuses. Apply now at jobs.arcosa.com. Arcosa Marine in Caruthersville is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Portageville, Vic Reeves Field here in Portageville, and we are ready to start our second half. Ball's teed up. Teams are getting out on the field, waiting for that official's whistle, and we'll be ready to go. Tigers leading 27-14, kicking off to the Bulldogs. Starts the second half here. Week 8 of the 2025 regular season. Tigers on the road to finish it out next week at St. John. Have to get through Portageville here first, though. Still a full half to play. There's the whistle. Quantarius McVeigh goes in motion, and there's the kickoff. Caught around the 30, and brought down a big tackle there, Jermaine Caruthers, and a couple of others on that stop. Portageville will start this offensive drive, looking to see where they spot the football. As that was Blake Novak again on the return. Ball is spotted at the 36-yard line, it looks like. Maybe the 37-yard line. We are ready to go now. Brody Warren will be the back in the backfield. Trips right, one to the left. Max Warren out of shotgun. See if they go to the air more often here in the second half. Parker goes in motion, and it will be Parker on the handoff. He is wrapped up by DJ Foster, the first hit there. Maybe a pickup of 1. Also in on that stop is Trace McGraw in there as well. Pickup of about 1, second down at 9. At the 38-yard line. Again, trips right, 1 to the left. Warren will hand it off. Nope, he will keep it himself this time. Now just will run out of bounds at the 40. That's going to be pickup of about 1, maybe 2. Pickup of 2 on the play. Ball spotted at the 41, actually. Pickup of 3 on the play. And brings up third down and about 7. Actually is about 2 on the play. Get it right in a minute. 3rd and 7. Warren back to pass now. Fires, and it is incomplete through the hands of Higginbottom. That ball has some mustard on it right there, as they say. As it was coming in there pretty hot. Goes incomplete, brings up 4th down. 4th down and 7. For the Bulldogs. Looks like they're going to punt it away. Back to punt for Bulldogs, Evan Windsor. Back to receive, DJ Foster and Josiah Lockridge back there. Good snap. Punt is away. Good punt here as well. It's going to go out of bounds. Actually at the 30, right at the 30 it looks like. That's where the Tigers will have it. 1st and 10 from their own 30. About a 30-yard punt there. First and 10 Tigers from their own 30 now. So they start on offense. Sammy the Bull Bryant in the backfield. 2 to the right, 2 to the left for Hudgens. McVeigh goes in motion this time, and it's a handoff to Sammy Bryant. He is hit immediately. Going to be a loss on this play of about 2, maybe 3. They'll spot it back at the 27, a loss of 3 on the play. First run for a loss for Sammy tonight. Does bring up 2nd down and 13. McVeigh and Clowers will go to the right. Lockridge and Foster to the left. Bryant alone back in the backfield. 2nd and 13 from the 27. Hudgens fires across the middle once again. And Lockridge on the connection. Good pickup here for the Tigers. That'll move the chains. Focus bank first down as he gets out to midfield. 23 yards on that completion. Again, that same route that scored the touchdown earlier. Hey, go to it again. Why not? 1st and 10 Tigers. Actually just shy of midfield at the 49, so 22 yards on the pickup. But 1st and 10 from the Tiger 49. This time Thomas the lead back, Bryant the tailback. 2 to the right, 1 to the left for Hudgens. And it will be a pitch to Bryant this time. Going to follow the blockers and try to kick it around that left edge. He finds a little bit of a seam, picks up about 6 as he gets to the Bulldogs' 45-yard line. 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers. One to the left, 1 to the right this time. Again, Thomas and Bryant, the combination in the backfield. Hudgens hands it off to Bryant. Bryant's just going to push straight forward, mows through some defenders, and gets out to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 11, another focus bank first down for the Tigers. Sammy Bryant is so quick and so strong. If he finds any kind of seam, he is through it before you even realize he was there. 1st and 10 from the 34. Same formation as before. And once again, a handoff to Sammy Bryant. Just following that blocker up the middle. Breaks the tackle, and he is gone to the end zone. 34 yards this time for Sammy the Bull Bryant. Give him 6, 33-14 the lead for the Tigers here. Tigers coming out here, getting a big stop. It's 3 and out for the Bulldogs and capitalizing on that possession. 3rd touchdown of the ball game for Sammy Bryant. 8:59 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. As Jermaine Carruthers on for the extra point attempt once again. Kick is up, and it is good. 34-14 now the lead for the Tigers. Just under 9 minutes to go in the 3rd. They'll kick it off when we return right after this.
When trouble strikes, call the name you can trust. Sullivan Auto Tire and Towing in Caruthersville. From full-line wreckers, flatbeds, and emergency service trucks to 24-hour roadside assistance, Sullivan's is ready to pick you up when you need it most. Farmers, don't forget, Sullivan's is your go-to for ag tires and fast farm service, plus grain vac services when spills happen. Keep this number handy, 573-724-9998. Sullivan's Auto Tire and Towing, here when you need them, day or night.
Welcome back once again to Portageville as the Tigers set to kick it off after another Sammy Bryant touchdown. His third of the evening, and the extra point by Jermaine Carruthers makes it 34-14. Lead for the Tigers. Quantarius McVeigh tees it up, gets ready to kick it off here. There's the whistle and the kickoff. A little short kick this time, and a fair catch called by the defender this time. Catches it around the 37-yard line. Can you call a fair catch on a kickoff? I don't know if you can. Don't think I've ever seen that. Either way, ball spotted at the 37-yard line. That's where Portageville will start this drive. Two to the right this time. It will be Deuce Hickenbottom in the backfield this time for Max Warren. Evan Windsor lined up in the tight end slot on the left end of the line here. More low snap. Warren has to pick it up and run it. Man, Jermaine Carruthers wraps him up immediately and takes him down on that play. Again, Travius Key, man, I'm telling you, that kid, I call him a kid just because he's in high school. But he's a sophomore and showing just phenomenal sportsmanship out here on this field all game long, always helping the defenders or the other team up off the ground, cheering on his teammates. Just phenomenal sportsmanship from that young man. Have an official timeout here, sending a player off the field. Not sure what for, maybe. Substitution coming in. They had a little nosebleed. I think that's what it was. They have a nosebleed on the sideline, so the official sending him off the field. Second down and 11 for Portageville here. Little screen pass, and it is caught. That is Parker over there. A low pass. He maybe gets, call it 2 yards on the completion. After a loss of 1 on the previous play, then a pickup of 2. So it's 3rd and 9. On that screen pass. Jack Bell going out wide left. One-on-one matchup there with Quantarius McVeigh. See if Portageville tries to exploit that here on 3rd and 9. Have trips right. Warren looks like they'll be the one in the backfield. Parker goes in motion. And a low snap. Warren will dump it off short, and Hickenbottom cannot handle it again. Might have been thrown a little bit behind him, and Warren on the low snap was really having to come all the way up so he could get rid of that thing. And falls incomplete. Does bring out 4th down, so looks like the special teams coming on the field. Windsor back to punt it away for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs not punting a single time in the first half, and now back-to-back punts here. The Tiger defense stepping up. Start things off here in the second half. Good snap. Gets it away. Almost blocked as one of the defenders gets in there. May have gotten a hand on it, but this one's going to bounce and go out of bounds at the Tiger 36-yard line is where they will spot this one. Another good punt, though, from Evan Windsor, though. Again, he had Ridge McGraw barreling down on him there, getting the hands up, but not able to block it. Getting in the backfield there, applying some pressure. But the Tigers 1st and 10 now from their own 36-yard line. Again, Thomas and Bryan in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. See if the one in the slot goes in motion. It does. That's DJ Foster. And Hudgens will take it himself, takes it right up the middle of the field. So I think the play was to hand it off to Foster, but the exchange didn't happen. So Hudgens just tucks it and runs it and gets it across the 40 out to the 42. That's a pickup of about 7 on the play. That's making something from nothing right now, right there. Big time play by the quarterback. Brings up 2nd and 3 now. At the 42. Thomas goes in motion, but a handoff to Sammy Bryan. A flag coming out on this. We're going to have a false start on the Tigers. So this big play by Sammy Bryan, unfortunately, is going to come back. What would be touchdown number 4, I'm sure, is going to come back as this flag coming out in the backfield. Calling a legal shift here. Not exactly sure who moved because the only one I saw move was Thomas. So he made his way around the quarterback. Then Hudgens snapped it, but didn't see anybody else moving there except with the snap. But the official did, so that's going to march it back 5. Take off another big touchdown run from Sammy Bryan off the board, this time for a false start instead of a holding penalty. They'll march it back 5 from the line of scrimmage and put it at the 37.5-yard line. And now we have a timeout taken by Portageville here with 6:32 left in the third, so we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back after this.
It's all about connections. Who you work with matters, who you trust, and the people who trust you. We're all part of something greater. Because when you succeed, we all do. We're a part of a community. We understand that everything you do matters, and we're all connected. The Bank of Missouri. Live well, bank well.
Caruthersville, Missouri, the home of the best in small town living, is also home to the Caruthersville Tigers, and the city of Caruthersville encourages you to attend all Tiger games this year. Follow the team all season long on Pollock Radio and on our Facebook Live video streams. Good luck, Tigers, from Mayor Sue Grantham, council members Johnny Hood, Luther Robinson, Leanne Fales, Paul Glass, J.J. Bullington, Don Grable, Jimmy Lyons, Jennifer Spence, City Clerk Takela Moten, and the employees of the city of Caruthersville.
Welcome back once again to Portageville after the 5-yard march off and the timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Now, 2nd and about 8 for the Tigers. 6:32 left to go in the third. And it will be Jared Hudgens. He's going to be hitting the backfield, and there should be a face mask. That's coming out. Finally, I was going to say somebody should see that. Jared Hudgens' head was not supposed to turn around that way. I saw a face mask. Don't know what we're discussing. I know the line judge on the near side is pointing at Portageville. I think he saw the same thing that we saw. Now they're bringing in the one from the far side of the field. And they're waving off the flag here. So interesting is, I have to go back and look at that one. I'm sure I saw Jared Hudgens' head turn back the wrong way as he's running. You don't look back when you're running forward, that's for sure. So, ball spotted at the 38. I believe it is 3rd down. The play marker says 2nd down. And a whole lot of confusion on the field here, it looks like. Trips right, 1 to the left for Hudgens. Sammy Bryan in the backfield. Hudgens back to pass. Fires deep, looking for Lockridge. Lockridge is there, but Jack Bell breaks it up. Getting the hand up at the last second to knock it away. Good effort there by Jack Bell, staying with it, tracking it down, and knocking it away there. A good throw from Jared Hudgens as well, as he was matching Lockridge step for step. Bell didn't have the awareness and the height and the reach. Might have been a different outcome on that play. So an interesting series of events on this set of downs. But now 6:04 left in the third. Looks like Jared Hudgens ready to punt it away here. But Tigers going to take a timeout here. 6:04 left to go on the third. They'll take a timeout. And we will take a quick timeout as well. We'll be back right after this.
At Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, convenience is more than just a catchy word. It's what they're all about. Carmack never closes and is always open with convenience items including hot foods, sandwiches, and grocery items, plus a complete stock of beverages. Carmack is just off the interstate and is your source for Shell gas and diesel fuel. Never mind the time of day or night, because Carmack Shell and Convenience Store is always open and conveniently located right off I-55 at Exit 1. Look for the giant American flag. Carmack, one of your high school sports boosters.
So we're still in the timeout here, so don't know what's going on the field, but the coaches for Portageville are talking to the crew chief. The crew chief now talking to his crew out there. Coach G standing on the far side. Looks like he would like to speak to the crew chief as well, as he's standing at the 40-yard marker on the far side. Tigers taking the timeout as we are coming up on a 4th down play, I believe. The play marker on the far side shows 3rd down. A lot of confusion here in these last few seconds or last couple of minutes of this ball game. So now the marker shows 4th down. Should be 4th down and 8. Tigers leading 34-14 as Jared Hudgens standing back at the 26-yard line, ready to punt it away. Hickenbottom and Babb back around the 34-yard line, ready to receive for Portageville. So the hands, a good snap, and the punt is away. Takes a bounce, and it will be picked up by the Bulldogs. And the Tigers just put hands on him. The official blows the whistle there, but that was a strange end to that punt as well. Anyway, the ball spotted down at the Portageville 24-yard line. The 1st and 10 Bulldogs, 5:55 left in the third. That's where they will start this drive. A confusing couple of minutes here. Past few minutes in this ball game. First and 10 from the 24 for the Bulldogs. Hickenbottom in the backfield, 2 to the right. That's Bell and Parker, it looks like. Warren in the backfield as well. And Max Warren looking to hand it off to Brody Warren. And he was not there. Now Warren's going to scramble and pick up a couple of yards. Gets across the 25 to the 26, picks up 2. Second down and 8 from the 26 now. 2 to the left this time. Brody Warren and Hickenbottom in the backfield. Evan Windsor in the tight end slot on the right end of the line. Max Warren from shotgun. 10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry up and come set here. Now 3 seconds as they really come set. And we're going to have a flag coming out on this play. It will be against the Bulldogs, I believe. We're going to have a false start. It's either going to, there's going to be a false start or delay of game here as they were snapping that ball right when it hit 0. Well, somebody jumped a little early. Backs it up now, 2nd and 13. On the 21-yard line. One to the right, two to the left this time. Max Warren has Brody Warren to his right in the backfield. Warren back to pass, looking downfield, fires, and it is complete. That is Parker Babb on the far side, catches it near midfield, and then tumbles out of bounds. It is caught at the 50, 29 yards on the completion. Babb had his man beat by a few steps there. 29 yards on that completion, first down for the Bulldogs at midfield, 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bulldogs come set, and it will be a handoff to Hickenbottom out of the backfield. He is hit and brought down after a gain of about 5 out to the, actually 6, as they'll spot at the 44. Second down and 4 from the 44-yard line now. Brody Warren will be the back in the backfield. Bale to the left. Windsor Hickenbottom and Parker Babb, Parker Laws, whichever you prefer, to the right. Max Warren from shotgun. And a botch snap here. Where does the ball go? That's the question, as Warren never got it. And a flag. A flag coming out at the end of this play. What's going on here? False start on the offense. That'll back it up 5. And it'll be second down and 9. Back at the 49-yard line. Kind of strange that that flag came out after the play was completely blown dead. Second and 9 now from the 49 for the Bulldogs. Trips right, one to the left. Again, Brody Warren, the lone back in the backfield for Max Warren. And we'll hand it off to Warren. He pushes forward, gets about 5 on this pickup. So it brings up third down and 4. They pick up the 5 yards they lost for the penalty. 3rd and 4 from the 44-yard line. Two to the right, one back in the backfield. This time is Hickenbottom. Warren and Windsor on the left side of the line. Max Warren changing the play up at the line as Babb goes in motion. And we'll take it on the handoff. Following Hickenbottom up the middle. Brought down near a first down. Actually will get it as he gets to the 39. Picks up 5. Brings up 1st and 10 from the, not sure if it's 39 or the 40, because the, looks like the 39. I was going to say the line judge on the far side looked like he's lined up on the 40, now on the 39-yard line. Approaching 2 minutes to go here in the third. Again, Tigers lead this one 34-14. Two backs this time in the backfield, Warren and Hickenbottom. Warren will pitch it to Hickenbottom as he tries to kick it around the right side. Tries to find a seam, but he's wrapped up by a host of Tigers there. And on that stop, I know it was Jackson Napier this time. Travius Key in there as well, I believe. A host of Tigers on that stop. Pickup of about 4. And it's second down and 6 from the 35-yard line. Parker goes in motion this time, and we got movement on the line. So a false start on the Bulldogs or illegal shift. Either way, 5 yards. A false start. That'll back it up 5, and it'll be 2nd and 11 back at the 46-yard line. Or at the 40-yard line. My fault. Second and 11 from the 40. One minute to go now in the third. Bulldogs taking time off the clock here in the third, especially on this drive. 2nd and 11. Parker Babb goes in motion. It'll be a pitch to Hickenbottom, trying to take it around the right edge. Brought down over on the far side as everybody tumbles that way. No gain on this play. Brings up 3rd down and 11. See if the Bulldogs get another playoff here in this third quarter. So we have 20 seconds to go now. Trips left this time. One to the right. Warren trying to draw the defense off sides here. And there will not be another play off before the end of the third quarter. We'll go to the fourth with the Tigers out front, 34-14. 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs to start the fourth when we return right after this.
At First State Bank and Trust, your future matters to us. Whether opening your first checking account or growing savings for the future, we're here to help with innovative tools and personalized service. FSBT offers a range of deposit options to fit your needs. For nearly a century, we've been committed to the financial needs of our local customers. Secure your future with a bank that's been trusted for generations of families in Southeast Missouri. First State Bank and Trust. Your money, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
If disaster strikes, what would happen to your business? Let the professional team at Ellington Insurance make sure you're covered. Ellington Insurance offers a wide range of services from group and property insurance to commercial general liability, business auto, small business and workers' comp from companies you trust like Philadelphia, Liberty Mutual, Columbia, and Travelers. Ellington Insurance understands the needs of local businesses because they're one too. Contact them today and get covered in Portageville and Caruthersville or online at ellingtoninsurance.com.
As we start the fourth quarter, waiting for the teams to come out. A few score updates for you. Poplar Bluff leading Kennet now 34-0 in the third quarter. 31-12 the lead for Sykeston over New Matter County Central at the half. Last score update there. Valley Catholic leading Bowling Green now 56-0 in the third quarter. Dexter 21-14 over Park Hills Central. Dexter trying to stay undefeated, trying to hold off Park Hills. That one in the fourth quarter. Charleston leading East Prairie 41-14. That one in the fourth quarter as well, it looks like. 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs from the 40-yard line as we start the fourth quarter here. Tigers lead 34-14. Trips to the left for Max Warren. One to the right. That is Hickenbottom lined up by himself there. It's Bale Windsor and Parker Laws or Parker Babb on the far side this time. Brody Warren will be the back in the backfield on this big 3rd and 11 play. Warren looking to his left and will launch it deep. That ball is intercepted by the Tigers. That's Josiah Lockridge on the interception. Trying to take it up the sideline. Has a few defenders get around him. He pushed out of bounds on the far side. But a flag on this play. This may be coming back for a pass interference, I'm guessing. Flag coming out around the 20-yard line down there. That was near where this play happened. See what the official call is. They are bringing it back, so it's going to stay Portageville football here. So the play started from the 40-yard line. See what this call is. We watch the official here. Personal foul. Block in the back. against the Tigers. So actually the interception will stand, but the penalty will be tacked on from the spot of the foul. Where that flag came out, I was expecting a pass interference call. But instead, it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers, it looks like. Trying to see where the ball is spotted as. It's way down there on the field. Be at the, looks like around the 6-yard line, I believe. Deep in their own territory here. And it will be a handoff to Sammy Bryant. A big hole to get through, and he is brought down after a big gain. I think he's going to have enough for a first down here. Let's see. Yes, he will. That's enough for a Focus Bank first down for the Tigers and for Mr. Bryant. Gets up to the 20-yard line. It looks like where they spot this one. So give him 14 on the carry, as it looked like it was around the 6-yard line where that previous play started. First and 10 Tigers. Another handoff to Sammy Bryant. A big seam to get through. He is wrapped up again. Good wrap-up tackle that time by Brody Warren. Again, it is hard to wrap up Sammy Bryant on a one-on-one tackle, but he did. Another Focus Bank first down for the Tigers. 10 yards for Sammy Bryant that time. Ball spotted at the 30 this time around. That's the way to get off your goal line, is hand it off to the Bull. Let him run up the field. Thomas, the lead back in the backfield. And a pitch to Sammy Bryant this time. Breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet. Maybe a loss of 1 here on this play, it looks like. Only the second time Sammy's run for a loss in this ball game. We'll bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Tigers here. Brian once again in the backfield. Thomas the lead back there. 10 seconds on the play clock as Tigers are not set yet. Now coming set with 5. Probably going to snap it with about 2. Actually 1. And it'll be Jared Hudgens keeping it himself, keeping the feet moving as well, hanging on to the football, still on his feet as he's pushed around over there. They finally blow this dead after he gets to, looks like the 31, maybe the 32. So it was 2nd and 11. They will spot it and make it about 3rd and 8, a pickup of 3 for Hudgens on the scramble. 3rd and 8 from the 32-yard line is what it looks like. Trips left, 1 to the right. Brian in the backfield. Hudgens will fire across the middle this time. That's Clowers, I believe. And now it's a race to the end zone, and Clowers will reach pay dirt today. Keyston Clowers with the catch and the run. 68 yards this time. Give him 6. 40 to 14, 40 to 14 the lead for the Tigers now on that big completion. And that little inside slant. And then it's just catch it and run it. And it was a foot race. Hickenbottom thought he might have had a chance, but Clowers turned on the jets on him there. Caruthers on for the extra point attempt. There's the snap, the hole, the kick. And it is good. 41-14, the lead for the Tigers. 9:07 left to go in this one as they kick it off, and we return right after this.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We are NEA Baptist.
Welcome back once again as we get ready for the kickoff from the Tigers to the Bulldogs after another Tigers touchdown. And Jermaine Caruthers, 5 of 6 on the extra point attempts tonight. The one he missed actually was blocked, so not even his fault that he missed it. It was blocked in the air. But the Tigers' big 41-14 lead is trying to finish this one out. 9:07 left in the ball game. Quantarius McVeigh will kick it off for the Tigers. Ball falls off the tee there. McVeigh in motion, and the kick, a little short kick. Takes a bounce, picked up around the 35 and brought down near the 39. Novak again on the return. And let's thank a live sponsor as they bring the offense on the field. Greg Moss Bail Bonds, another proud Caruthersville Tiger sponsor. Remember, at Moss Bail Bonds, they never doze and are just one call away. 573-724-9009. Remember, freedom lost, call Moss. Greg Moss Bail Bonds. Thank all of our sponsors making it possible to bring you Tiger football this season, including our live sponsors. Have a couple of those this year. Bulldogs 1st and 10 from their own 39. 2 to the right, 1 to the left this time. As Parker Babb goes in motion, Warren pitches it to him. He's going to try to kick it around the edge here. Being chased out of bounds, and a big hit coming in on that play, as that is Maxwell Hunter on the stop. Pickup of about 3, maybe 4. We'll give him 4 on the carry. Babb ran about 40 yards, but only picked up about 4 technically on the play. Ball is spotted up at the 42. Actually a pickup of 3 on the carry. Does bring up 2nd and 7. Portageville taking their time here again. 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Hickenbottom goes in motion. He'll take it on a sweep this time. Trying to get up the field, out near midfield this time. That's enough for a first down as he picks up 8. Needed 7, picks up 8. That is Deuce Hickenbottom on the jet sweep. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 50-yard line. Commotion in the stands is everybody going crazy for the little footballs that the cheerleaders are throwing out. So if you hear screaming in the background, everything is okay. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from midfield. This time Brody Warren takes it on a handoff. He's hit as soon as he comes through the line. I think that was Jermaine Caruthers on the stop there. A couple other Tigers in there. He was the one I saw on top and on the initial hit. Pickup of 1 for Brody Warren out of the backfield. 2nd down and 9 now for Portageville. Approaching 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Hickenbottom in the backfield. Warren the lead back. 2 wide receivers spread wide right this time. Warren will hand it off to Hickenbottom. He's hit again by Jermaine Caruthers. Getting in there, making that stop. No gain on that play. Brings up 3rd down and 9. Bell and Windsor will trade places here. Go wide right with 1. That is Windsor. And send 2, maybe 3 to the left. Warren, the lone back in the backfield here. Going in motion this time is Jack Bell. He's going to take it on a jet sweep. He steps forward. He's wrapped up and brought down. Good tackle there by Jackson Napier on the one-on-one stop. Pick up a 4 this time. Excuse me, 3. Pick up a 3. It's from the 49 up to the 46. First touch of the football on offense for Jack Bell. He's been targeted a couple times with no completions yet. Does bring up 4th down and 6 from the 46. Ten seconds on the play clock as Portageville comes set. And now timeout called. Coach Bidwell wants to talk things over with his team. 6:18 to go in the ball game. They take a timeout, and we'll take a quick timeout as well and be back right after this.
Baker Implement Company and Case IH are proud to support area high school athletics the same way we've supported our customers in the community for 85 years. Visit any of our 13 locations in Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas to experience the power of red and the service and support that has kept customers coming back since 1938. Case IH and Baker Implement Company, supporting our community on the football field and in your field.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action, 6:18 to go in regulation. Tigers with a 41-14 lead here. And Portageville just want to get on the same page on this play. Good time to tell you that whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons we can teach our students. This message brought to you by your friends at Pollock Broadcasting and the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Trips left, 1 to the right. Max Warren out of the backfield. 4th and 6 from the 46. And will fire across the middle. That is Jack Bell, had it in his hands and dropped it. It was a sure first down, possibly a touchdown, but instead an incomplete pass. Max Warren has only completed 5 passes in the ball game out of 13 attempts. However, at least 3 or 4 of those misses are drops by the wide receivers. So you can't fault the quarterback there. Completely, that is. But a turnover on downs. Tigers take over 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Clowers wide left. Foster, Jackson, and Foster, McVeigh, and Lockridge to the right. Bryan in the backfield. And Jared Hudgens will keep it himself. He's hit by a defender and drags him back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, I was going to say a loss of maybe 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 11 from the 45. So 2 left and 2 right this time. See if Foster goes in motion here on a jet sweep, possibly. Bryant alone back in the backfield. There goes Foster, and we'll take it. Called that one. Foster, a big gain around the right side, still on his feet as he has enough for a first down, ladies and gentlemen. Focus Bank first down for you. A big pickup there by DJ Foster as he gets across the Bulldogs 45 to the 40. They're going to spot at the 43. Pickup of 12 out of the backfield that time for Foster. 1st and 10 Tigers, even though they haven't updated the down marker on the far side yet. There we go. All spotted at the 43. Trips left, 1 to the right this time for Hudgens. But it will be a handoff to Sammy Bryant. Sammy Bryant going to run right into a defender. He's brought down at the 40, though. A pickup of 3. Nope, 41, a pickup of 2. Sammy Bryant, another phenomenal night. 3 touchdowns in the ball game. Unofficially 280 yards in this one. 23 carries. Sammy the Bull Bryant. Two to the left, 2 to the right. Excuse me, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. It's Thomas and Bryan in the backfield. And a handoff to Sammy Bryant. He puts on the brakes and reverses course, and now he's going to take it up the field the other way. Hit from behind, still on his feet, breaks through a tackle once again, inside the 20 this time. That's enough for a Baker Implement red zone. Haven't got to say that very many times. The Tigers scoring from outside that red zone. Gets all the way down to the 17-yard line on that carry. That's 24 on the pickup. Focus bank first down for the Tigers as well. Sammy Bryant over the 300-yard mark for the second consecutive week. And if I'm not mistaken, maybe the third consecutive week. We'll have to go back and look, see what he had the game before. First and 10 Tigers from the 17. Sammy Bryant takes it, pushes forward, gets a few more positive yardages. He's inside the 15 out of the 14. Another pickup on that one of about 3. 3:30 and counting now in the ball game. Hudgens looking to the sideline here for the play. Swap out here is DJ Foster back in the ball game. Tigers now checking the play cards as Hudgens will go under center. It will be a pitch to Thomas. Thomas stumbled as he was coming set as he took off on that play. I believe Hudgens falls on the ball. So it stays Tigers ball. No loss on the, or no gain on the play. So we'll be 3rd down and 7 now from the 14-yard line. Tigers from the I formation with Jared Hudgens going under center this time. And it will be DJ Foster on the carry this time as well. He's going to push forward. He's going to be stopped before he gets in that end zone, but I believe it is enough for another focus bank first down. This is going to be 1st and goal from the 5. That's a pickup of 9 for Foster. First and goal from the 5-yard line, approaching the 2-minute mark in the ball game here. Marion Rogers checking into the ball game. Thomas and Bryant in the backfield. Handoff once again to Sammy Bryant. He pushes forward, keeps the legs going, keeps the feet moving. I haven't seen any hands go up yet. As they're going to say, he was stopped at the goal line. So it was from the about 4 yards on that pickup. And then I believe Bryant on the carry this time gets in for the score. That is correct. 1 yard out this time for Sammy Bryant on the touchdown. As the Tigers quickly got up there for that play. That makes it 47-14 with 1:21 left in this ball game. Hudgens there once again to hold it for Jermaine Caruthers for the extra point attempt. Snap is there, the hold is there, and the kick is up and good. 48-14, the lead for the Tigers. 1:21 left to go in the ball game. Tigers will kick it off when we return right after this.
Ben, what are you doing?
I'm checking out the high school football teams, and the Caruthersville Tigers are really looking good.
Let me tell you what else is looking good. Great deals on these recliners, starting at $2.99.
This big, comfortable sectional, only $11.99.
Queen mattresses starting at just $2.99.
Plus great deals all over the store and 6 ways to finance your purchase.
Get great touchdown savings at Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville, and Osceola.
Welcome back once again as we get ready for the ensuing kickoff. Tigers lead this one 48-14 over the Bulldogs. Quantaris McVeigh will kick it off for the Tigers. 1:21 left in the ball game. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making it possible to bring you not only this game, but Tiger football all season. Thank our live sponsors as well. Again, we finish out the regular season next week on the road, as we will be on the road to finish it out at St. Genevieve, taking on the Dragons next week. Then we enter district playoffs the following week on Halloween. Line drive kick here, caught at the 15 this time by Hickenbottom. Bringing it up to the right side, and he'll run it out of bounds near the 37. Actually, 36. They'll spot it there. Portageville will have it on this offensive drive. 1:15 left to go in the ball game. Swap the footballs out there, 36. One of those things in football I've not understood is why they just don't have a game ball for both teams to use. Kind of like they do in basketball and other sports. First and 10, Portageville from their own 36. 1:15 to go in the ball game. 2 to the left. 2 backs in the backfield, Warren and Hickenbottom. Warren will take it and stumbles, goes down at the 35. Calling no gain on the play as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd and 10. Minute to go in the ball game now. Again, 2 to the left, that's Parker Babb and Jack Bell to the left for Warren. Warren, the lead back in the backfield. Hickenbottom, the tailback. Hands it off to Hickenbottom. He is hit immediately. As I believe that's Blaine Goforth into the ball game, getting a stop. Nice wrap-up tackle there. He gets some appreciation from the senior, Jermaine Caruthers, as Goforth, a freshman this year. Goforth, one of those 8th graders on the 8th grade team. They look like a college player out there because of his size. That's going to be our final play in the ball game as the final seconds will click off the clock here, and the Tigers will win this one as we go final 48-14, the lead, or the victory, that is, for the Tigers. They shake hands. We'll take our final break and come back and wrap it up here from Portageville right after this.
Tri-State Motor Company in Blytheville is now at 2902 South Division with their best selection ever of the latest model cars, SUVs, and pickups. Their experienced sales team will help you find what you want at Tri-State while providing you with a great deal and a great experience. See their new and expanded location and make your best deal at Tri-State Motor Company, now at 2902 South Division in Blytheville, Arkansas, and on the web at tristatemotorcompany.net.
Agriculture is not a fad, and it's not for the faint of heart. Long days become long nights, sacrificing time away from family, even on weekends, just so you can get the crop in and get the crop out. This is your way of life. At Farm Credit Southeast Missouri, we are 100% bought into your commitment. Because we are customer-owned, it is our mission to be your ag lender, and we intend to be your value-added partner for next year and the long term.
Your ag lender will always be there.
Call Jay Ward or Jack Giles in Portageville at 573-379-3461.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services like fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just for opening your new really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Although we believe the real gift is banking with people who truly get you. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Another fairly quick game in the books. 7 o'clock kickoff time and going final about 9:37, 9:36, somewhere around that time here as we wrap it up here. Tigers with the victory, 48-14. Tigers improved to 7-1 on the season. Portageville evens out at 4-4. And the Tigers again on the road next week to finish out the regular season at St. Genevieve, trying to go 8-1 in the regular season before they hit the playoffs. They have a tough foe next week. It's St. Gen having a very good season as well. Don't know what they're doing tonight, but going into tonight, a one-loss team as well. But looking at the breakdown on stats for the Portageville Bulldogs, Max Warren, the quarterback, 5 of 13 of passing unofficially, had 1 touchdown, 149 yards and 1 interception in the ball game, 6 carries for 10 yards. Antonio Hickenbottom out of the backfield, 20 carries, only 43 yards total out of the backfield by my count. Parker Babb had 5 carries for 19 yards, 4 catches for 122 yards, big 80-yard touchdown catch from Max Warren. Brody Warren out of the backfield, 8 carries, 39 yards, and an 18-yard touchdown run for Brody Warren. Jack Bell, 1 catch for 3 yards, and Evan Windsor rounding it out, 1 catch for 27 yards for the Bulldogs. For the Caruthersville Tigers, Jared Hudgens finished 3 of 6 passing, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns in the air, 1 from 17 out, 1 from 68 out, and had 7 carries for 22 yards on the ground. 4 carries for DJ Foster and 28 yards in the ball game, 1 touchdown. Sammy Bryant, though, 27 carries, 312 yards, 4 touchdowns this week. Had a 300-plus, almost 400-yard game last week. And like I said, I believe 300-yard effort the previous week. I'll have to double-check my stats on that. If so, 3 consecutive weeks, Sammy Bryant, 300 yards or more in the ball game. My goodness, the Bull is running wild here for the Tigers. Josiah Lockridge, 2 catches for 39 yards, 1 touchdown. That one was a 17-yard catch. And Keaston Clowers, 1 reception, 68 yards, and a score. That'll do it here from Portageville. We do want to thank you for tuning in to this matchup. We do want to thank Monty Lyons for getting us on the radio back at the station. Tad Jones, as always, helping us out on the tech side. Paul Davison and Heath Conaway, the Portageville Bulldogs crew over on Sports Radio KMIS, is not only did they get everything set up for their stuff, they got some stuff set up for me as well, so it made it super easy to set up when I got here. Heath Conaway, of course, running our camera controls for both stations tonight as well, pulling double duty, so appreciate that, Heath. And we do want to thank Portageville's Tyler Trover and their wonderful staff here for their hospitality as well. Again, next week on the road one more time in the regular season as we finish out the regular season next week against the St. Genevieve Dragons, again at St. Genevieve. Don't miss countdown to kickoff at 6:45, leading up to that kickoff at 7 o'clock. And until next time, Paul Glass for Pollock Broadcasting. Be safe, be blessed, and be kind to one another.
This broadcast presented by Baker Implement Company, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, NEA Baptist Hospital, and by Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture. Video and radio sponsors include Tri-State Motors in Blytheville, the City of Caruthersville, Hubbard and Hoke Furniture, First State Bank and Trust, Carmack Shell and Convenience Store, the Bank of Missouri in Caruthersville, District 2 Pemiscot County Commissioner Bon Meredith, the Pemiscot County Special School District, Hill Electric, Arcosa Marine Products, Ellington Insurance, Focus Bank, Sullivan's Auto, Tire, and Towing, and by Faulkner Auto Sales. Radio sponsors are Prescription Drug Store and Greg Moss Bail Bonds.